Another Ford video, OMG! If we can change a clutch on a Dyson Hoover, surely we can fit this induction kit. Wow, it took absolutely ages. Hi guys, and welcome back to another video back on the Driven 24/7 Automotive YouTube channel. As always, my name's Amber, and as you can probably see from the passenger abaft seat, I am situated and sitting down in my modified Abarth 595 Trofeo, and I've just arrived at my parents' house to pick up a parcel for Martin, as he has decided to start modifying his Ford Fiesta ST. So if you click on the card above, we went to a local Ford meet, and it was a great thing for Martin to experience, and me. I haven't been to a Ford meet myself, but it was great for Martin because he could talk to fellow Fiesta ST owners and get their thoughts and their opinions on certain mods. And we have decided to try and fit this modification to Martin's Fiesta ST ourselves. So Dad, sorry, you're not needed in this video. We're going to try and modify a car and do some mechanics ourselves. So yes, today we're doing a modification to Martin's Ford Fiesta ST. Another Ford video, OMG! And quickly, while I'm just sat inside the car, just want to tell you I have some bad news and some good news. I'll start with the bad and we'll go on to the good. The bad news is, due to this COVID-19 situation, I've been made redundant. On the plus side, hopefully you see me advertising on my social pages. I am holding my first of monthly car meets in Salisbury, 2nd of August. If you look at the link in the description to this video, it's a limited ticketed event. Limited spaces available. It'd be a nice, safe environment for all car enthusiasts to enjoy cars. New, old, supercars, classics, modified, not modified. Everyone is welcome to attend. There probably will be a basket, so that's where my following comes from. There'll be some stalls there, some competitions and prizes, food and drink and more. So if you're interested in that event and you want to buy a ticket, then check out the link below in the description to this video, and I'll see you there. Cool, so now the bad news, good news and everything else out of the way, let's go into my parents, quickly pick up Martin's parcel, then we'll go back to mine and we'll give this modification a go ourselves. Wish us luck. Here is Martin's first modification for his Fiesta ST. We have a C.E.U.K. induction kit, and this is an absolutely big bit of kit. And then we got some sort of framework. You can see the C.E.U.K. logo there. Nice. So we've just got the bonnet up on the Fiesta ST at the moment. We'll just show you the stock bay, and I assume the first thing is it's going to fit here is to take the old airbox off, but this is what it looks like stock. So Martin's just turned the car on. We're about to do some before revs and after revs, but we're going to wait for the car to get hot before we rev it. Induction kit here. My massive toolbox when I decided to go into mechanics, and I didn't, so I've got loads of tools. And Martin's got his YouTube video ready. We're going to watch a little installation video. We are going to cheeks. We have never done anything like this before ourselves, but if we can change a clutch on a Dyson Hoover, surely we can fit this induction kit to the Fiesta ST. So Martin actually purchased this induction kit used off another fellow ST owner. It'd only been in the car for about 1,000 miles, I think, so Martin got a bit of a bargain. Just arrived today, and we're going to have a go at fitting it ourselves. We've got the airbox here, and the first thing we've done is just unplugged the sensor. Sorted, out the way. Yeah. Okie dokie. Right, so now we're taking off this clamp. Nice.
That's it, it's off.
That's off. So we've obviously just taken the hose off the airbox. Just releases
a bit of pressure.
So now this is going to hopefully come off. Cool air hose or something is coming off now. And then hopefully we should be able to lift the airbox out. Bit at the bottom, that's a bit.
It's down here, isn't it? Must be nearly out now, does it? Oh.
Wow, it took absolutely ages. The bottom half of the airbox is off. However, we're now left with the top of the airbox and this dangly sensor, so apparently we need to get the sensor, half the sensor out from inside here, and then obviously I'm assuming we need to clip this off to then release the bottom of the airbox. The installation video we've been watching to help us guide us through taking off the airbox hasn't been very informative. The guy's missing off little crucial bits. Just had to try and take a sensor off, but he didn't tell us to do that. But also we've had to do that because it was still attached to the bottom of the airbox. Martin's now struggling to take off a sensor that apparently just twists and it easily comes off. Well, it doesn't because you can't even get your fingers on the sensor to twist it in the first place. The bit we're trying to get out, but obviously we can't even get a grip onto this little plastic bit to get it out. So let's try some pliers, but obviously this sensor is very sensitive. So after trying to prise it out of a screwdriver, we have got the sensor out in one piece. I sort of got in the tube and sort of wriggled it out, and then all of a sudden it was really loose in Martin's hand, and he just pulled it out. So the sensor is going inside the car, so we didn't lose that. Right, so we then take the rubber grommets that go there. So one washer stays on the top, then that goes underneath.
Rubber grommet, washer,
and then that. Got him?
tighten it up, hand tight.
So we're just sliding the heat shield into the engine bay. And that goes over there like that, yeah. So we just need this one then, little C.E.U.K. logo there. So now this arm is all over the cold air feed. Martin's just going to tighten it up. Just removing the one and only attachment off the filter itself to apply the sensor we took off earlier. There we go. That's the easiest bit of unscrewing we've done, I think. So we've just wiggled this on. It actually wasn't quite bad, and I think you put the tab from the sensor, just line it up with the groove that's already on the pipe itself. Okay.
Guess that's it.
Yeah, then we just need to slip that back over, and then so these little bits of rubber sit in the clamp itself. Just tighten that up now. Looks wicked in the engine bay already. Right, so sensor is now back in, that is tightened up. Just again another thing that wasn't pointed out in the video that we are watching, that this wire we think goes over the top. Heat shield's at the bottom, everything's all done, so I suppose it's just turn it on and see what happens. Right, so we've now got the induction kit fitted. Wow, that sounds so good. Do you want me to rev it? Yeah, sport mode. If that makes a difference or not, I don't know. That sounds so sucky. So cool. Check for warning lights, and we haven't got any. I'm doing it in some revs now for Martin. It's nuts! Sounds, oh yeah, definitely. So you now join us in the Fiesta ST. So Martin's just waiting for the car to warm up first, and in normal mode you can't really hear the filter. So now the car is pretty much up to temperature. Martin's going to put it in sport mode, and hopefully sport mode will then encourage it to make more noise from the front end. It seems like you have to rev it quite high before you even hear the noise that the filter makes on Martin's ST. Even when you're driving it fast in sports mode, you can't really hear it. So it's a bit of a weird one. It's obviously doing something, and I'm assuming for Martin it is more responsive on acceleration. Yeah, when you rev it, it sounds great, but when you're driving, it's just can't really hear anything unless you go over a certain amount of revs, quite high. Just cutting in here, guys, because we've actually had the induction kit on Martin's ST for about a week now. Changed our minds because actually when we are not talking in the cabin of the ST, we can actually hear some sucky noises, and it does sound pretty cool. So we've just had to get used to the noises and listen out for the noises. And like I said, it's a different sort of kit to my Ford Induction kit I have in my bar, so it is going to be maybe a little bit quieter, which it is, but you can still noticeably hear it. Back to the rest of the video. Me and Martin have done the first modifications to his Fiesta ST. We did it ourselves. We did get panicky a bit, we did get a bit stressed because the video that we were watching wasn't very detailed. It was missing bits about clipping off sensors and clips and stuff, which hopefully, although you didn't see us do much of it, hopefully we covered bits that haven't been covered in other videos. Alright, so yeah, if you've enjoyed this Ford modification video, then give it a like, and for more Ford videos, Bath videos, modification videos, make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you're notified every time video goes up onto my automotive YouTube channel. Like I said at the start of the video, if you want to come to my first of monthly car meets, August the 2nd, link in the description to buy tickets. Also, in my description of this video, you'll also find a Driven 24/7 store, so if you want to support me more, buy my stuff. You can buy stickers and t-shirts from there. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in another one. Laters!